All right, my people, welcome back to Critics News, where we keep you updated with the latest info. Let's go straight to the reason why we're here. They say that finally, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court date is here by the corner, and World Igbo Congress has demanded for his immediate release very quickly before the thing go turn to another thing, or make this thing no turn to fight for holding this man for a very long time. According to what we have obtained on social media here, he says that according to what Emeka Gift official posted on Twitter, he says, important announcement. Biafrans, lovers of justice and freedom across the globe, are reminded that the court case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, will be coming up on the 24th and the 25th and the 26th of September 2024. We are all advised to focus on this matter and retweet free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu everywhere, according to what he wrote on his Twitter handle. So on the same vein, the World Igbo Congress people are also calling for the release of IPOB leader here. World Igbo Congress condemns alleged genocide against Southeasterners, affirms self-determination, demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from DSS custody, where he has been held hostage for a very long time, from the time of the former president of the country, Muhammadu Buhari, till the time of this current administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They never feel release the man. It has been court upon court upon court upon court. So this time around, they say that there is high hope of releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, make it begin to go in Papa and Mama house, because they have held him for too long. Let's take a look at what do you call them? Let's take a look at what the World Igbo Congress have said concerning this case and what they are doing to secure the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are not the only people seeking for his release. They say that release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for peace in the southeast, and to end insecurity. Chairman Mazi organization Chima Amadi tells Tinubu. I'm going to play you that video in a jiffy, so you see what's going on right there. So, but before we do that, I want to use this opportunity to tell those who wants to send money to Nigeria to use this very Ogbonge app known as Tap Send. It is reliable, and Noga, their rate is also very, very high. You are going to love using it, I promise you. So, and they know they disappoint, unlike any other app where we say, oh, I did it and my money hung in the air and all that. No. When it comes to Tap Send, their customer service is 24/7. And also, they are very reliable. So, if you want to send money, the good thing again is that if you are sending money from the UK, they are going to top £5 to you. If you are sending money from Europe, they are going to top €5 for you. What about those in Canada and USA? You are getting $10 on top of the money that you're sending to Nigeria. Imagine dashing somebody $10. No call ego now. Then 25 AED for those in Dubai, free of charge on top of the money. I beg you, if you know say you never run, I beg, maybe begin to run the thing fast. And you can download it from App Store or Play Store and use my promo code, which is Critics News, right there on the screen. Thank you for those that will use it. Thank you for those to those who have already used it. God will bless you for me. He say, let's proceed very quickly and see what World Igbo Congress have said. Nigerians of Southeast extraction in the United States of America, under the aegis of World Igbo Congress, WIC, have condemned in strongest terms what they described as genocide against the people of the Southeast, popularly known as Igbos, in Nigeria and in the diaspora. They also affirmed the self-determination agitation in the Southeast and demanded immediate and unconditional release of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, being detained by the Nigerian government for a very long time now. The WIC in a Komunkwe issued at the end of its 2024 annual convention held at Sheraton Abuquaku Airport Hotel, Abuquaku, USA, said that its decision resonated profoundly with the growing urgency to confront the existential threats facing Igbos in Nigeria and in the diaspora and forge a united front in pursuit of self-determination, progress, and justice. The World Igbo Congress said that the aftermath of the 2023 presidential elections unleashed a wave of intensified ethnic hostility, specifically targeting the Igbos. The Congress in the Komunkwe, signed by its chairman, Festus Okere, and Secretary General Chris Ogara, said this hatred manifested in acts of destruction and seizure of Igbo-owned property, as well as physical harm across the country. They say no be small thing with the oppressed Igbos, saying that during the 2023 presidential elections and even governorship election in Lagos, they said that the thing did not go down well for other tribes who targeted Igbos for elimination. So therefore, they are seeking for self-determination and in support of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's call for a referendum in Nigeria for people to decide where they want to belong, because enough is enough. The specter of Igbophobia has intensified and diversified among several other Nigerian ethnic groups within and outside Nigeria, finding expression in chilling calls like Igbos must leave Lagos and kill Igbos wherever they reside, echoed not just by fringe elements but also by some political figures, elite, and members of the ruling class. You can imagine that. If people in the government are saying this, then it is gone. Nigeria is gone. Even among the most educated sectors of Nigerian society, where ethnic intolerance should be condemned, there has been tacit complicity in the hatred and marginalization of Ndi Igbo. In the keynote address, the WIC chairman called on Igbos to remain steadfast, united, and determined to chart their own course amid the rising challenges. They say that Igbos should be united, but are Igbos united? No is the answer. Now so Igbos they scatter. The one way they wow me now, the one way be say these people dey for this side, these people dey for this side. They say, oh, all of us are looking for the same Biafra, but now they fight war between yourselves. So how can you achieve your common goal when you are fighting yourselves? You can't. It is practically impossible. A house divided against itself can never stand. Until two agrees, they cannot work together. In his keynote address, the WIC chairman called on Igbos to remain steadfast, united, and determined to chart their own course. He said the political exclusion, economic exploitation, and systematic violence targeting Igbo are unacceptable to a people who have played a pivotal role in the growth and the development of the country. The injustices demand an immediate and organized response from all Igbos at home and abroad. The reality of Igbo persecution cannot be denied. The escalating violence, economic sabotage, and social exclusion aimed at Igbo are part of the calculated program to weaken and ultimately carry out second genocide against the Igbos. So sometimes some of our people, they will say, oh, do like this, do like this. Meanwhile, our people be the target, then they punish them. Make them for not do their businesses, make them for no progress. Meanwhile, you know, go do the same thing, make it go round. So one of the things that I've always asked about is, when there is map, okay, when there is map for Biafra, when people bring out map for Biafra, you draw places. But when there is something like civil disobedience, sit at home, this order or that order or whatever you want to do, you only do it in certain areas and avoid other areas. I've not been able to understand these things. So I don't know if somebody is getting me. Of course, I'm going to see people who would come here to write rubbish, but not minding. I'm just telling you the reality of things. If you know, say all these places now, your territory, then your law and enforcement must also reach there. But to my surprise, the only one place they reach. Meanwhile, your map cover. How would you be that? Anyways, I know some people will not be happy with that statement, but that's the reality. You know, sir, they talk facts and they play. The Congress said that it is time for passive endurance and it has ended, stressing restructuring Nigeria. WIC believes offers a viable path to equity and inclusion. According to the WIC, decentralized government, fair resource allocation, and inclusive political representation can provide the conditions necessary for Igbo and all ethnic groups to thrive and coexist peacefully. However, should Nigeria continue to fail in delivering justice and equity, the Congress reaffirms that the Igbo people must consider peaceful self-determination as exemplified by the other nations that have successfully sought their independence. We declare that Igbo are no longer willing to be passive victims of oppression. We will stand united in our resolve, embrace the 11th commandment of Akurulo, and safeguard our future with collective action. The Akurulo, when we don't shout for here, it has turned negative because when some of our people go home, they kidnap them there. Our people too, we kidnap them there, collect their motor, collect their money, buy some of them. Then how do you want the second person to do Akurulo again? These are the problems that we are facing. But of course, I know that a lot of people are not ready to talk about it. Rather, what you hear is, oh, you're a saboteur for saying that they buy somebody, buy your brother, they buy your sister. And you are outside somewhere, you are in another country saying, oh, continue to do it. Hey, carry go. If you know you are part of these people supporting evil, no matter where you are, evil will locate you there. You will never succeed. We call on Igbo, all Igbo, wherever they may be, to remain vigilant, resilient, and committed to the preservation and protection of our people and heritage. The WIC resolved recognizing an increasing threat to the safety and well-being of Igbo. It called for the immediate implementation of the robust security strategy aimed at protecting Igbo lives and properties in Nigeria and beyond, aligning with the proposals from Anya Eyes Igbo. And they went on and on and on to speak. Now, the last part of it said that they also demanded for the immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, they are also talking to President Tinubu to do that very quickly, to remove his name from the people who have been oppressing the Igbos. The Congress maintained that his release is not only a legal and moral imperative, but also necessary, a necessary step towards justice and reconciliation within Nigeria. So now waiting they send go give Tinubu be that. You understand? Make a play on this video when this man was talking something similar.
We are preaching peace and peaceful coexistence, and we're saying that if development and touches people at the micro level, as we are doing, you will see that there will be a lull or a reduction in insecurity. However, most importantly, our preaching is also to the federal government that if you really want the insecurity in the East to go down a bit, you have to look at the agitations of the people. And that's why I've made a call for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But beyond that also, economic empowerment is also a tool for the reduction of insecurity in the land.
All right. On I don't see he called for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release and also spoke about it to douse tension of insecurity. So, you know, whenever these issues of release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to douse the tension and the insecurity in the Southeast, I begin to wonder, is the insecurity in the favor of Igbos, or the insecurity is in the annihilation of Igbos? That is one question that I've been asking. But of course, I know that each time you ask sensible questions, you become an enemy to many people who cannot reason properly, who are allowing other people to help them reason. Is insecurity supposed to be against Igbos, or is it supposed to favor the Igbos? That is the question that we're supposed to be asking here. You know, in as much as we want the federal government to do the needful and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it should not be a database or a base for people to kill their fellow brothers in the name of I'm fighting for Mazi. Which fight are you fighting? Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ask you to go and kill your brother or sister? Meanwhile, every day we are hearing Fulani terrorists invade this village. Fulani terrorists did this and did that. But the same people who claim to be the protectors of Igbos are there. You cannot see them come out and say, oh, we have captured over 20 Fulani herdsmen who invaded Enugu State, because I know that Enugu is one of the major states in the Southeast that is facing a lot of threat coming from Fulani terrorists. Very sad situation. So where are the securities? Meanwhile, before you know it, you go see people, we go kidnap person, we drive jeep, come Southeast, collect money, collect jeep, even buy the passenger. This is not who we are. This is anything you are doing for be it for Biafra, be it for Igbo, the Organiru of Igbo, should benefit our people, not to imprison them, not to give them tension, not to even add to their sufferings. That's what we are saying here. We are not in support of any criminal activity that is suppressing our people. You get to the point. But we'll go another news.